book expert Joe West from Portsmouth Blackwell store and the City of Portsmouth literature worker Tessa Ditner joins us in the studio to explain how local authors can pitch their stories to literary agents on the hunt for new talent. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming in, and as I understand it's kind of a Dragon's Den style event that you're going to be putting on.
Yes, absolutely. It's a Dragon's Den style event with literary agents, so authors can pitch the opening of their book and find out straight away if literary agents would be interested in representing them.
Okay, and we were talking a little bit before that actually those first paragraphs almost is when a reader's going to get hooked or not into the book, so actually that's why you've kind of gone for that amount of space. Yes,
so it's the first 10 lines or the first paragraph if it doesn't make sense to stop after 10 lines, and you're really showing your voice, and you're showing how you write as an author. So make sure that you don't start with a long description, go straight to the action.
And we were saying as well that although digital world has kind of taken over a little bit, actually there's still nothing quite like getting your hands on a proper tangible book, and that's obviously why bookstores are still in business.
It is, and it's a privilege for me to work in that environment. It's a lovely thing, and really encouraging for us to be able to present the work that may come out of this Dragon's Den and the Writers' Hub generally. So to have the writers produce something that we're able to sell in the shop is great.
And that's the thing, is you guys have kind of worked together on a few different projects before. We've had actually local authors come in and say that you've helped them with their book launches and things. So there really is potential for anybody in this area to really get their work noticed.
Absolutely, yeah. And the breadth of the Writers' Hub is great because they're a really supportive group. They work in all sorts of different genres, and we've had some that are self-published, and we're able to support them with a celebration of their work. But also some of the group have gone on to really quite big contracts with major publishers. So it's great to see both of that side of things.
It is exciting when you pitch by email. You don't get to see the reaction of the literary agent. You're not sure if they've thrown it in the bin or if they've sort of howled with excitement. So this evening will be an opportunity to really get that first-hand reaction to your words.
And much like the TV shows, they're going to be a big pile of money sat next to each of the dragons, or?
I don't think they will, although we could have it as a prop.
And I suppose, well, as a Writers' Hub, you're not just there to kind of celebrate the success of those that have gone through, but there to help maybe writers that just need that little bit more inspiration. So you're saying to me earlier that they don't go away empty-handed even if the dragons say no. Exactly.
So we have 5 dragons, and if all of them say no, then the Portsmouth Writers' Hub writers are volunteered to read your first chapter and offer free feedback. So even if they all say no, you'll get some advice with that first chapter, so that when you do submit it to literary agents, then you'll have a helping hand. But hopefully everyone will get at least one yes from one of the literary dragons present.
But they are a really supportive group, and they work very hard to look after each other and give positive feedback, but realistic feedback as well. So that's, it's
very
still
helpful,
a very good.
Yeah, it's really helpful. There's actually over 600 of us on the Facebook group. Everyone's welcome to join, and if they have questions about a novel they're working on or a book they're working on, they're welcome to post it to the other members, get feedback that way.
And that's the thing, we're quite in a privileged position here on the show. We get lots of local authors come through with some astounding sort of tales, whether it be factual or made up. And actually, would you agree that as a region, Portsmouth, Southampton, we've got some really talented authors in our midst?
Absolutely. It's just unbelievable how many amazing writers are here. And they're very, the writers also collaborate well together. So we've got 2 books that were published with short stories, and you have published authors with new authors all helping each other with feedback and editing. So that's really lovely to see.
We've got, in the run-up to Christmas, we've got about 10 events, so almost an event a week, celebrating local writers, and it's just really great to be able to do that. Both fiction, non-fiction, children's books, they're all out there and offering a real variety of reading for the local community.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for any budding writers out there, but I suppose the biggest question is, if they want to get involved, what do they need to do?
So the best thing to do is look on literarydragons.eventbrite.com, download your ticket, and all the information's there. Otherwise, they could go onto the Portsmouth Writers' Hub Facebook group and look at the events section.
Well, it sounds fantastic, and hopefully the writers will hear I'm in.
Yes, yes, yes.
Fingers crossed. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.